So if you've ever had a conversation with someone and all of a sudden you jump, let's say, into a social media website like Facebook, and all of a sudden you get an advertisement that's relevant to the conversation that you just had with someone. So for example, let's say you're inviting a friend to the movies, you jump into Facebook and all of a sudden you get advertisements for different movies or movie theaters around you, then your iPhone may actually be listening to you. A recent report from the New York Post suggests that a marketing firm whose clients include Facebook, Amazon, Google, and others have privately admitted listening to users' microphone and placing ads based on the information that it picks up, according to 404 Media. Now, the media company is called Cox Media Groups, and they admit to use the active listening software to use artificial intelligence to capture real-time intent data to listen into our conversations, according to this report. So it's actually fairly simple to find out if any application is getting access to the sensors on your device and or data. So let me show you how simple it is to stop this. So let's go into settings. You want to scroll all the way to the bottom right here where you find the privacy and security section. You want to tap into that, and then you want to scroll down until you find the app privacy report, this section right here. So tap into app privacy report, and if you have this turned off, obviously you're going to want to turn it on and give it about a day or two and you'll start seeing some of this data. Right here, the first section is data and sensors access. This is the one that we want to look at, but we also have the app network activity. We also have down here website network activity, and we have the most visited domains. So you can search through this entire data and you'll be able to find out a lot in regards to your devices, the website that you visit. But let's go into the actual data and sensors access. This is the one that you guys want to know about in regards to GPS, microphones, camera roll. I mean, you can just name it. Everything will be reported here. So for example, if you want to take a peek into Instagram here, you can actually go into Instagram and see when was the last time they got your location, your photos access, your camera and sensors access, and even microphone. If they activate the microphone for whatever reason, it would show up here. So let me go and show you a quick example. So right now it says that Instagram used my location 4 minutes ago, my photos 23 minutes ago, and my camera 4 days ago. So let's jump into Instagram, and this should change if I go into Instagram and start browsing. So if I go on Instagram here, let's say I start scrolling, just scrolling through Instagram like every single user does, and all of a sudden if I go back into the privacy report, that will change. So right now Instagram just had access to my location 11 seconds ago. That was just now. Now, I never told Instagram that they can access my location at that specific moment, but I probably agreed to them using my location when I'm inside of the application. So how do we change this from happening? So what you want to do is you want to go back here, right? And I'm just using Instagram as an example. So you want to go back onto your iPhone's main settings, find the Instagram application on your device. So you want to go ahead and find the Instagram application there. And then what you want to do is right here, you have all of your controls. So right here, location services, I have it set to when using the application. So every time I launch the application, it will gain access to my location, providing Instagram with my location, which could provide Facebook and Instagram with relevant information to provide advertisements. Now, this is a little different from activating the microphone, but I'm just giving you an example. Let's say you see the microphone being activated, and obviously you want to go into the microphone section and turn the microphone off for this application, and you may want to turn off the actual location if you don't want to share that, and you have all the sensors here and information that you need in order to turn off what it is that you want to turn off for each specific application. And again, you can find that under the privacy report, so you want to head on over into privacy and security. And now that I did turn off location services, if we go into the app privacy report here, when I go into Instagram, Instagram should not have access to my location any longer. So now when I launch Instagram, right, and I start browsing Instagram as per usual here, now when I go back, that location option should not refresh. It should stay there. And now it's photos that they're getting access to instead of location. As you can see there, 5 seconds ago, the photos applications were being accessed. Again, I can go back into the Instagram settings here and stop access to photos if I really wanted to. So let's go back into Instagram here and let's turn off the photo. So full access of photo, let's say none. So now Instagram does not have access to my location and or photos. Now keep in mind, yes, you do upload photos to Instagram, so you may not want to turn that off, but if you do, then you do have the option to do so. So let's go back into the privacy report, Instagram here. Now these two options should not refresh from this point on out. The numbers should go higher and higher because they no longer have access to my data, right? So location or photos. So right now it is 2 minutes and then 40 seconds in 4 days. These numbers should go up instead of down. So let's go back into Instagram here, start scrolling once again. And let's head on over into the privacy report. Okay, so now we don't have, Instagram getting into our photos or our locations. And that's how you can prevent your iPhone from actually listening to you. So if you see the microphone icon activate for specific applications at time of the days that normally you wouldn't provide that type of access to the application, then that specific app may be listening to you, and you may want to go into those settings and turn the microphone, the location, or whatever it is that you want to turn off at that specific moment. Thank you for watching this quick update. I hope you guys found this information useful, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.